Hello everyone, my name is Arohi and welcome to my channel. So guys, in my today's video, we are going to learn how to use MCP with OpenAI Agents SDK. So now if you are not familiar with what MCP is or why we even use it, then I already have a separate video where I have explained MCP in detail along with its benefits. So I recommend you to watch that video first and then come back here. And in this video, in today's session, we will directly start with the practical implementation. And here are the topics which we are going to cover today. First, I'll show you how to create a custom MCP server and then how to run it on your local machine. And after that, I'll show you how to use a ready-made MCP server. Means we will download the existing server from internet and then we will connect that server with our agent, and that agent we are going to build using OpenAI Agents SDK. Then we will look at how to use multiple MCP servers together with a single agent. And finally, I'll show you what changes you need to do in your custom MCP server to run it on a cloud. So that's it, guys. These are the topics which we are going to cover today. So let's get started. So the very first step is setting up the environment. And I always recommend you to work under a separate environment. So guys, in my last class, which was the first class on OpenAI Agents SDK, over there we have created a separate environment for OpenAI Agent SDK task. So I'm going to activate that environment today. And if you want to create that environment, you can run this command. This command will create the environment and this command will activate the environment. Now let me activate the environment and then I'll show you how to work with the custom MCP server, how to create a custom MCP server. So open VS Code, and guys, in my last video, OpenAI Agents SDK video, over there we created one folder, this demo OpenAI Agent SDK folder. So we did all the tasks inside this folder only, and we created a separate environment in this folder only. So this side you can see, this is the environment which we have created, OpenAI Agent SDK ENV. See, in E drive we created this folder, and in this folder we created this environment, and to create this environment I executed this command. After that we activated the environment and we worked under it. And guys, these are the topics which we covered in the last class. So today in this folder only I'm going to create a separate folder for MCP demo. So let's create that folder. So I'm naming this folder MCP demo, and today we are going to work inside it, right? So first we will activate this environment. So let's activate the environment. Our environment name is OpenAI Agent SDK ENV scripts and activate. So guys, this is how you activate the environment. And now we are going to work under this MCP demo folder. So just do CD to MCP demo folder. Here in this folder, we are going to create a file, a Python file where we will work. And the file name is custom MCP server.py, right? So here I'll show you how to create a custom MCP server first. And guys, to run our today's code, we only need one package, and that package is OpenAI Agents, and you can install that package by writing pip install OpenAI Agents. Why I haven't executed this command? Because in my last class I have already shown you we have already created the environment and we installed all the required packages, and the only package which we need is OpenAI Agents package, and we have already installed it inside this environment in my last class. So that's why I'm not installing it. But if you are running the code for the first time, you are using the OpenAI Agents SDK for the first time, then you have to install this OpenAI Agents SDK by writing this command pip install OpenAI -agents. So that is the only thing which you need. And now I'm going to show you how to create a custom MCP server. And by custom MCP server, I simply means we will write the entire code ourselves. We are not going to download anything from the internet. We will write the entire code of our MCP server ourselves. So for that, we first need these modules, math module and fast MCP. We are importing from mcp.servers.fastmcp. So why we need math module? Because we are going to create a MCP server, and for that we need some math functions. So that's why we are importing the math module. And using this MCP, whenever you want to create your custom MCP server, we import this fast MCP from server, which is in MCP. Okay, so we are importing this fast MCP class from this module, and now we will initialize this class, we will provide name to it, and then our MCP server will be created, will be ready, and we need to just write tools for it. Okay, so I'll show you all those things step by step. So first we are creating the MCP server, and this is how you create MCP server. Fast MCP, this class, we are initializing the class, and then we are providing name to it. And guys, by just writing this single line, your MCP server is created. Okay, now we will write the tools, because every MCP server have some tools, and we can access the tools of that MCP server by connecting with that MCP server first. So every time whenever your agent wants to use the tool of any MCP server, agent will first connect with that MCP server, and then agent can use the tools of that MCP server. So our MCP server is created. Now we need to define the tools. So we will write few simple tools in it. And guys, tools are just Python functions. The way you write your Python function, in the same way you're going to write the tools for the MCP server. So here we have created a Python function. The name of the function is add. A and B are two arguments we are passing to this function, and the data type should be int, and the output data type should also be int, and this is what this function will return, and this is the description of this function. So right now this is a Python function. Okay, right now it is not a tool, right now it is a Python function. To make this Python function a tool, to register this Python function as a tool inside this MCP server, you need to use one decorator over here, which is this @mcp.tool. By writing this decorator on the top of a Python function, you can register your Python function as a tool. Now this math MCP server have one tool, and the name of that tool is add, and this add tool can perform the addition on two numbers. So in the same way we are going to put some more tools over here. So see, now I have pasted few more tools. Add I have shown you, right? And then we created another function, and the function name is multiply, and this function will perform multiplication of two numbers. This is the description of this function. And when we mentioned this @mcp.tool on the top of this function, when we use this decorator on the Python function, then this function will become a tool, MCP tool. In the same way, we created another function, and the function name is divide, and we are writing this decorator on the top of this function, and which will make it a Python, the MCP tool. In the same way, we have another function with the name of square root, and this function is also a MCP tool because we have this MCP decorator on the top of it. And then we have a factorial function, and this function is also a MCP tool. So how many different tools we have in this MCP server? Factorial, square root, divide, multiply, and add. So these are the different tools this maths MCP server has. And guys, if you'll scroll down, just see the last line. Here we have mentioned mcp.run, and then we have mentioned the transport mechanism. Which transport method we have used over here? Standard IO. So this transport mechanism we use when we are working on a local machine, means your client and your server both are running on local machine. So this is a server, a math server. This is going to run on a local machine, right? And the agent which we are going to build using OpenAI Agents SDK, that agent is also going to be on the same machine. So our agent and server, our client and server, both are going to run on same machine, on local machine. So in that case, we can use this transport type, which is standard IO. Guys, let me open the documentation of OpenAI Agents SDK, and over there they have mentioned other two methods. So let's discuss that part first, and then we will come to the coding part again. So over here, in this MCP server, just see. So right now we used this method, right? So there are different transport mechanisms. The one which we used right now in our custom MCP server is standard IO. And why we use standard IO? Because this is for local machine when your client and server is on local machine. And then the second transport mechanism is this, and the third one is this. Guys, these two are for when your server, MCP server, is on a remote machine. Okay, so your client is on your machine and the MCP server is on the cloud, is on the network, or is on the remote machine. At that time, you can use any of these two transport methods, but mostly people work with streamable HTTP because this is new and more flexible. So but just for your knowledge, these two can be used when your MCP servers are on remote machine or on cloud, but this one is mostly used. So I'll show you later in the class how to use this one also. Now below this, just see this line here. Here it is mentioned that these are the different classes: MCP Server Studio Standard IO, then MCP Server SSE, and then the MCP Server Streamable HTTP classes. So these are the three different classes which we use to connect with the MCP servers. Now, when to use which class? This MCP Server Standard IO class we use when we want to use the transport method, this one. And this class you will use when you want to connect the MCP server using this way. And this MCP server streamable HTTP class you will use when you are using the streamable HTTP transport method to connect with the MCP server. Okay, so now I'll show you all these things step by step, and let's go back to our code. And where were we? So we are building this custom MCP server. A custom MCP server is ready, right? So save this file. Now we will create a agent using OpenAI Agent SDK. Then we will connect that agent to this MCP server, and we will see how our agent and this MCP server interact and how our agent will fetch the response from this MCP server whenever user asks any question. So let's do that part. So for that we need another file. So let's create another file with the name of MCP client.py. And here we are going to create the agent using OpenAI Agents SDK. So these are the packages which are needed. We are importing the agent class from agents module. Why? Because we want to create the agent, and to create the agent you need the agent class. And then from agents.mcp we are importing this MCP server studio. So remember guys, this class MCP server standard IO, why we are using this class? Because the communication between the client and the server we are going to do with which transport method? Standard IO transport method. And to use the standard IO transport method you need this class. So this part I have just shown you. See, to use this transport method you need this class. So that's why we are importing this class. Okay, now let's create a main function and let's write a code to connect with the MCP server. So this is the main function and we want to run it asynchronously, and then we are using this MCP server studio and we want to connect with the MCP server, right? Which MCP server? This custom MCP server which we created just now. So we want to connect with that MCP server. So whenever you want to connect with the MCP server, you will first use the class like this, and then in the parameters you will provide the parameters. So we want to run that file using Python because that is a Python code, right? Over here we want to run it as a Python script. So that's why in command we have written Python, and in argument we have mentioned the name of the file. And what is the name of a file? Custom MCP server. So just change it to custom MCP server. Okay, so by writing this we have connected with the MCP server, this will run the maths MCP server. Okay. So now we will create the agent, and then we will ask question to that agent. Then agent will connect to this MCP server, and our agent will use the tools of this MCP server and get the result back to us. Now let's create agent. So this is how you create agent. We are using the agent class, which we have imported over here, and then you provide the name to it. So the agent name is demo MCP agent, and then we are providing the instruction to it. You are a helpful assistant, maths assistant. Use the available MCP tool to answer maths question. And then here we are providing the name of the server, our maths server. Okay, here we are using the maths server name, and here let's change this name as a maths server. This is our custom MCP server, and we are providing that custom MCP server to our agent. So here we have used the single MCP server. Now our agent can access this math server, and in this math server we have various tools, different tools, and this agent can use those tools to answer the user's query. Now let's run the agent. Let's ask the question to this agent, and then let's see how our agent is responding. So here I'm using runner. Okay guys, we are using the runner class over here, but we haven't imported this class above. So with this agent, import the runner class also, right? Runner class is used to run the agent. And then runner.run, we want to run this agent, and we are asking what is 5 plus 7. So if you'll see our custom MCP server, so we have a add tool. So now our agent will go to the MCP server, will connect with the MCP server, and it will pass this question to it, and then this tool will provide the answer. Okay, so this is our question. Save it. Now let's execute this code. Just write this because everything is in the main function, so that's why we are running the main function. Save it and run it. What is the file name? MCP client.py. So write Python MCP client.py. You see guys, OpenAI key is not set. See, if you'll check our code, we haven't loaded the environment variable, we haven't loaded the API key. So our agent is using one LLM. We haven't defined any LLM over here. That means it will use the default LLM, default OpenAI LLM. But to use any LLM, we need to first load the API key of OpenAI. So we will create a .env file, and in that .env file, we will paste the OpenAI API key, and then we will run this code again. So for that, just create new file and name it .env, and paste your OpenAI API key over here. Save it. Close this file. Now import the API key over here, and for that you need this package load_.env and OS package, and this is how you load the API key. Save this script and run your code again. Python MCP client.py. See, we got the answer. Our agent replied us 12. So now let's try another question. Now let's change this question to this. What is the factorial of 5? Save this file and then run it. See, the factorial of 5 is 120. So our code is working. And guys, this is how you can create a custom MCP server, and then this is how you connect it with the agent, your OpenAI agents SDK agent. So see, this is the agent. We provided the MCP server to it, and this is how you ask question to it, and this is our custom MCP server. Now guys, the next thing I'm going to show you is how to use the existing MCP server. Means the server is already there. We will download and install that server on our local machine, and then we will use that server. And I'll also show you how to use multiple servers together. So we have one custom MCP server which we have created just now. Now we will download one existing MCP server and we will try to use that existing MCP server with this custom MCP server. We will provide both the MCP servers to the agent which we have just created. We will provide both the MCP servers to that agent, and we will ask different questions related to both the servers, and then we will see if our agent is working correctly or not. So let's do that part. So guys, to use the existing MCP server, we need to first download one MCP server. So for that, I have shown you this. See this GitHub repo and my previous videos also, on the videos which are there on MCP server. So over there, I have shared this GitHub repo and I have told you, I have shown you that there are so many third-party MCP servers are here. We can directly use them. And this side you can see the server name, and on this side you can read about it, means the what is the task of that MCP server. And if you want to use any server, just click here and then you will be redirected to the next page, and over there you can see how to use that particular server. So for my today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how to download the existing Wikipedia MCP server on your machine and then how to use it. So just search Wikipedia over here. See, this MCP server we are going to use today. So using this Wikipedia MCP server, we can search Wikipedia articles, right? And then just click on it. See, so this is the GitHub repo of Wikipedia MCP server. And to use this MCP server, you first need to install it, and there are various ways to install it. So this is the first way, and this is the second way to install it, and this is the third way. We will copy this command from here, pip install Wikipedia MCP. So just copy it from here and then here paste it, and then paste it over here and then hit enter. This Wikipedia MCP server will be downloaded and installed on your machine, and then now you can use it. In my case, it is already installed, but let me run it for you once. See, requirement already satisfied. So I have already executed this command and I have this Wikipedia MCP server on my machine. Now we have this another MCP server. Now let's run agent with two MCP servers. First one is the one which we have created, our custom MCP server, and the second one is which we just downloaded, this Wikipedia MCP server. So for that, let's create a separate file and name it multi-server client.py, and we will work in it. First, let's import all the required packages. So we are loading the API key because we are going to use the LLM. For that, we need to load the API key. And then we are loading this, we are importing this agent and runner class because we want to create the agent and then we want to run that agent. This we are importing because the communication between our client and the MCP server, we want to do it through transport standard IO, because our server and client both are on the same machine. When your client and server both are on the same machine, we use transport method standard IO, and whenever you want to use standard IO transport method, at that time you need to import this class. Okay, so now let's create a main function. Inside that function, we will connect with the servers, both servers, and then we'll create an agent. We will ask question to the agent, and let's see how agent works. First, we are writing the code for servers, both the MCP servers. So this one is for math MCP server. So we are using this class. Using this class, we are connecting with it. Command Python, and then our custom MCP server is present in this file. So just change the name to custom MCP server. Okay, so this is how you connect with the maths MCP server or custom MCP server. And then to connect with the Wikipedia MCP server, again we are using this class and Python. We want to run it through Python only, and this is how you will run it. Okay, now we have connected with both the MCP servers. Now let's write a code for agent, and then let's provide both servers to the agent so that our agent can use the tools of both the servers. See, this is the agent. We have created an agent. The name of the agent is multi MCP agent, and the instructions are that it can use Wikipedia tools and math tools. And in this MCP servers, we are providing both the servers now, math server and wiki server, right? So guys, this is how you can provide multiple MCP servers to your single agent. Now let's test our application. Let's ask question to agent. So here I have created a main function. Inside that main function, I want to run this math server and Wikipedia server asynchronously. Runner, remember this runner class is used to run the agent. First, here runner.run, I'm running the agent and I'm asking this question to it. What is the factorial of 5? And then we are displaying the output like this. Now let's write one more question. So this is the second question in res2 variable. Runner.run, I'm running the agent, and this time I asked who discovered gravity. So for this, our agent should use which server? Maths MCP server. And for this question, our agent should use this Wikipedia MCP server. Now let's ask one more question where we will ask question in such a way that single question should use the tools from both the MCP servers. So see, res3 in this variable, I'm running the agent and I'm asking what is 25 into 4 and also tell me about Taj Mahal. So these are the three different questions. Now let's run this code and see the output. So this is how we are running it. Python, and the file name is multiserver client.py. See the answer of the first question. The factorial of 5 is 120. Then the answer of the second question. Our second question is who discovered gravity. So you can read about it from here. And then the third question is what is 25 into 4 and also tell me about Taj Mahal. And see, 25 multiplied by 4 is 100, and this is about the Taj Mahal. So guys, here our agent interacted with both the MCP servers. It used the tools from both the MCP servers and showed us the output. So guys, this is how you can work with multiple MCP servers. So that's it guys. This is how you can use MCP with OpenAI Agents SDK. So the link of this code is given in description section. And I hope this video is helpful. And guys, if you like my content, please like, share and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching.